Hey plant fam! Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Jacqueline. This is my jungle, and today I wanted to do another video about the differences between some Hoyas that people tend to get confused because there's so many Hoyas out there that if we don't have both of them in our hands side by side, it can be really difficult to tell the difference. So maybe for some seasoned Hoya heads, this is a really obvious one, but for those of you who are new to Hoyas, I hope that you find this helpful. Also, there's a little bit of controversy over the name of one of these plants, of course, so I'm going to talk about that a little bit as well. So yeah, let's get started. Basically, I want to talk to you about the difference today between the Hoya Wayetii and the Hoya Shepherdii. So I mean, I feel like the differences are pretty obvious already just holding them up, but the Wayetii has much wider leaves as opposed to the Shepherdii, which they tend to call like the string bean plant, that has much more narrow leaves. When this one gets sun stressed, it gets some maroon edges. This one's got like some mealybugs going on it that I need to treat, so I apologize if you catch one of those, but you can see how the margins get much darker on the Wayetii when it's sun stressed, as opposed to the Shepherdii that doesn't have any margins. The whole entire leaf is just green. So that seems pretty obvious, right? But then then there's this one called the Kentiana, and from my research, when it comes to just the regular green Kentiana, the leaves are kind of in between the Wayetii and the Shepherdii. So essentially they're not going to be as wide as the Wayetii. It's a mouthful. They're not going to be as wide as the Wayetii, but not as narrow and elongated as the Shepherdii either. So the Kentiana has a kind of in-between leaf, and from what I've read, they tend to be quite pointy at the edges as well. So the one that everybody is always after, however, is the Variegated Kentiana, which is what this one was sold as. But what I'm coming to find is that 99.9% of the plants that are being sold as a Variegated Kentiana are actually Variegated Wayetii. So it can be really difficult to tell the differences between the two, but apparently the Variegated Kentiana is extremely rare and difficult to come across. So when you're seeing these in the nurseries, which you are now, for really reasonably priced, it's probably a Variegated Wayetii. So I don't know if you'll be able to tell that these leaves look very similar in their shape and their size. They're not like any more narrow or any more wide. Of course, this is a much more immature plant than this one. I have good reason to believe that this is actually a Variegated Wayetii. A lot of people say that this one will get similar margins when it's sun stressed, like this one here, but when I look at images of Variegated Kentiana, it looks exactly the same, so it can be difficult because people are tagging their photos as both, or they're being mislabeled. So again, if you guys have any additional information about the differences between a Variegated Wayetii and a Variegated Kentiana, definitely share that with everybody down below. Let's have a discussion about it. Feel free to send me the pictures that you have of your plants over on Instagram. I really love talking about these things, so I hope that you guys are enjoying these style of videos where I'm just kind of comparing the differences between two plants that I have that people often get confused. So this week I wanted to talk about the Wayetii versus the Shepherdii, because when I was new to Hoyas, I didn't know which was which. Now when you look at them, you can tell they are very clearly two different plants altogether. So that is it for this video, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything from me. And yeah, lots more plant shopping and things coming at you soon. And I hope that I see you in the next one. Bye! My shirt is also from Boredwalk Tshirts if you guys want to check them out. I have them linked down below. It is an affiliate link, so I make a little bit of a commission if you shop through it. I appreciate you if you do. I have a discount code for you as well. This is one of my favorites. It's like all of the deadly plants. It says Fleur Fatale, so right up my alley. And yeah, they have lots of really cute stuff that's not necessarily plant related either, but they do have a lot of really fun, clever, sarcastic shirts, sweatshirts, men's, women's, unisex. Like, they've got it all. Hoodies, sweaters, the whole nine. Go check out their website, browse a little bit, buy yourself something, buy your friend something. They make really great gifts and they're really cozy. They're cotton and they're made in the USA. So that's always a plus as well. I really like them. David really likes them as well, and he's really picky about his t-shirts. So if he likes them, you know that they're cozy. So I'm gonna go now.